Hello there, amazing viewers and subscribers, and welcome to my fantastic Doctor Who Comic Con haul. Because today I went to Comic Con and I brought quite a lot of Doctor Who items. And of course I met an actress from Doctor Who. So there were two actresses there, aka Jodie Whittaker and Amanda Gilp, who also plays the 13th Doctor and Jazz. Unfortunately, I didn't get the chance to meet Jodie Whittaker because she was too busy. But I did wait for a very long time to meet Amanda Gill, and of course I met her. She's absolutely brilliant and absolutely fantastic. She's really nice as well, absolutely nice. And of course she was so nice and actually signed my steelbook of the Doctor Who Series 13 specials along with Janet Fielding, who I met a couple of months ago back in April. So I managed to get her autograph, and as you can see it says Amanda Gill, Yaz, with a little love heart next to her character. Unfortunately, I didn't get the chance to meet Jodie Whittaker because she was super busy, super busy. I mean, I cannot believe how much the queues were really for her. The queues were massive for her, and I didn't get the chance to meet her because I got pushed out of the way quite a few times because it was like, oh, it was prepayment people first before the ones that are actually paying on the day. So I didn't get the chance to meet Jodie Whittaker, but I did get the chance to meet Amanda Gilp, and she's absolutely brilliant. So technically now I have met my first modern Who companions with the Doctor, as well as I've already met, say, like Dan Starkey, Catherine Stewart, who plays Strax and Jenny. So I have met an actual companion to the 13th Doctor, as I met a companion to the 12th Doctor, aka at another Comic Con, and I met Danny Pink. So yeah, I did get that signed. So other little things I managed to get my hands on 2 sonic screwdrivers, a brand new Doctor Who stand, and some other awesome Doctor Who items. So first things first, I bought a Doctor Who stand. As you can see, it has the Gallifreyan symbols on it. It does come with little stands on it, and I brought it with another sonic screwdriver. So I saw this, I knew how to get it. This is actually the American release of the 9th and 10th Doctor sonic screwdriver, and it's more brighter than the one we got here in Britain. Like so. So it does light up a lot more. It is so much good and so much brilliant. So I managed to pick my hands on the American release of the 10th and 9th Doctor sonic screwdriver, as I did go cosplaying the 10th Doctor. And I met quite a few fans of my YouTube channel as well, which were absolutely brilliant and amazing. Great to meet my fans. I'm absolutely honoured to meet everybody. I mean, I met a few of them when I was in the queue waiting for Amanda Gill's autograph with my dad. And of course, I bought myself the Master's Sonic Laser, aka I am thinking of cosplaying John Simm's Master, not from The End of Time, Last of the Time Lords. I'm actually thinking of basically cosplaying the Master from World of Time and the Doctor Falls. And of course, he does use the Sonic Laser. As you can see, it does light up. So yeah, I am actually on about thinking of cosplaying the Master at some point, and I got the Master's Sonic Laser for it. So I managed to put my hands on the 10th Doctor Sonic, well, the 9th and 10th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver, as well as the Master's Sonic Laser. So meaning in my collection, I now have got 3 versions of the 9th and 10th Doctor Sonic Screwdrivers. These 2 are the British versions, and this one is an American version. I actually prefer the American version. It looks so much better than the ones we got over here. So yeah, I do have the American one. Absolutely brilliant. And then, of course, I bought quite a few Doctor Who items, aka I bought a fantastic bundle where you get like 3 posters in one for £35, and I picked up these 3. So I'm going to show you what ones we got. So there's a nice picture of the 13th Doctor. I didn't know this was in the pack. I was looking forward to hoping for some classic ones, so I do have the 13th Doctor. I wish I kind of met her now, so I could have got that bit signed by her, but unfortunately I haven't. Then, of course, I got the fantastic John Pertwee and Roger Delgado, my absolutely favourite Doctor Master duo. I absolutely love the 2 together because they absolutely are brilliant and fantastic. So I got that one. And then, of course, I got Kate O'Mara and Sylvester McCoy from Time and Arani, which is, again, another one of my personal... I enjoy that story. So I do have that, and it comes with the TARDIS. So I do have them. 1 3rd Doctor poster, 1 7th Doctor poster. I do have the 2nd and 4th Doctor posters that I brought another day at Comic-Con. So I do have that. And then, of course, I picked up some figurines and I picked up some Target books. So I'm literally going to show you the Target books I've managed to pick up to add into my fantastic Doctor Who Target book collection, which is on the shelf behind me. So if I literally move that a bit over and up a bit. So that is my Target book collection. And, of course, I picked up quite a few decent Target books. So here are the ones I absolutely brought from Comic-Con today. So I'm going to show you what ones they were and basically what other Doctor Who titles there were. So first things first, Target book number 1. I had to buy this one and it was £15. It is the Target book to Doctor Who, The Unearthly Child. And of course, it is absolutely brilliant because it is like a shiny light up one. £15 ain't bad enough for the story because I have seen this go for a stupid amount of money. So I was actually over the moon to see I can get the very first ever Doctor Who story on Target book. And of course, it was £15. Absolutely brilliant and amazing. Honestly. Absolutely is. Second Target book. Now, I've picked one up from the 2nd Doctor. So I managed to get my hands on Target books from the 2nd, 3rd, well, the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 6th incarnations of the Doctor. So I've got stories of the Target book range on those Doctors. So for the 2nd Doctor, I've picked up the Ice Warriors. It was a choice between this one and The Invasion because that were the only 2 2nd Doctor stories they had in the one of the stalls there. Absolutely brilliant and amazing. So I did basically pick this one up. Absolutely perfect. I mean, I love the 2nd Doctor, so quite looking forward to reading the Ice Warriors. Then, of course, I picked up the Time Monster from the 3rd Doctor. So we have a season 9 story. Again, I do not own... What ones do I have for the mute? I've only got 2 stories for season 9, which is aka Day of the Daleks and the Sea Devils. So it's actually quite nice to have another season 9 story to go into my collection. Then, of course, we have a season 10 story next, and it is the Space War, aka the Target book adaptation to Doctor Who Frontier in Space. I do enjoy Frontier in Space. It is a good Doctor Who story, so it's actually quite nice to have this one. It's absolutely brilliant to have in the collection. So yeah, I do have Doctor Who in the Space War now. So I now own Doctor Who in the Space War on Target book, VHS, DVD, and Blu-ray. 4 times over in the collection. Absolutely brilliant. And then I picked up 2 Tom Baker stories. Yes, I had to pick up 2 Tom Baker stories. One of them is from season 16 and the other one is from season 12, which means I have now got on Target book completed all of season 12. So far in my collection, I have got 4 stories from season 12. So I'm literally going to show you what one I brought and then show you one I already had. So I picked up Doctor Who and the Santaran Experiment. Now, this is the only story I actually needed for season 12. So it is now full on complete because I have got, as you can see, Doctor Who and the Giant Robot, The Ark in Space. Now I've got the Santaran Experiment, Genesis of the Daleks, and of course, Revenge of the Cybermen. So I've got season 12 complete on Target book, VHS, DVD, and Blu-ray in my fantastic Doctor Who collection. I'm absolutely over the moon. I managed to find that Target book, and I have actually completed season 12. Not just Target book, on like 4 times over in the collection. I own the actual story 4 times over, so I cannot wait to dive in and read that. And of course, I paid £5 for that. And then of course, I picked up for £6 The Power of Kroll. Now, I know another sci-fi guy has read this Target book. I have seen his review he did a couple of years ago. And I have to say, it made me want to go and buy the story myself. So I was so glad to pick it up at Comic-Con. I actually didn't just pick it up. I accidentally, and I don't know how, so I'm literally just going to go and grab it in a minute. At Comic-Con, I accidentally not picked 1 copy of Power of Kroll up. I accidentally picked up 2. 2 copies of Power of Kroll. Now, one was £6 and the other one was £5. So there's a £1 difference. I don't know why I picked up 2. I think I didn't realise I just was, he had so many Target books. I was literally trying to find the ones I didn't have. So I didn't realise I picked up the Power of Kroll twice. So yeah, I do own the Power of Kroll twice. I don't get why I picked it up twice, but I have picked it up twice. So I'm probably going to read the Target book, one of them, and keep one in the packaging. And then of course for £8, I picked up another Colin Baker story. Now recently in the Colin Baker Target books, I managed to pick up Time Lash. So the only other Target book I kind of need is, of course, I just needed Mark of the Rani and the Two Doctors and the Revelation of the Daleks. So I've picked up for £8 the Mark of the Irani, the story after Adventures on Varos, which is actually quite good in my Target book collection. So I really love the Mark of Ronnie. It is just a fantastic Doctor Who story. So yeah, I do have that in my collection. So of course, I'm going to show you just show the Target books again. For £15, I picked up the Unearthly Child. For £6, we have the Ice Warriors. For £10, we have the Time Monster. For £5, we have the Space War. For £5, we have the Santoran Experiment. For £6, we have the Power of Kroll. For £5, we have another copy of the Power of Kroll. And then for £8, we have the Mark of the Irani. So I picked up 7 Target books. One of them, well, 2 of them were pretty, really like a little bit more than the others, because the other ones were between £5 to £10, you know, by £5 and £6 and £8. And then of course I picked up one that was £10, which is the Time Monster, and that story is, I can't believe that was literally £15. So I had to pick it up with everything going on with Steph Coburn. So I'm hoping now I've got if it's not going to go onto the box set, I have got the Target book, so it can't be redrawn. And then as I was walking around, I went to a fantastic store. And I absolutely loved the store. I absolutely loved it. The store is called Who Collectibles. And of course, it is run by Pete Cooper. Now, Pete Cooper, I have met quite a few times. So I have asked him nicely if I could do a video on his fantastic store. And he says, yes, I can. So here is a 16-minute little clip of it. And here it is. And also from the store, I did pick up the 9th and 10th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. From another store, I picked up the Masters Sonic Laser. But I did actually pick up the American copy of the 9th and 10th Doctor Sonic from this store. And I also picked up 2 figure sets as well. Now, the figure sets, I have to be honest with you, one of them I wasn't really expecting to find today. So I'm kind of happy to get it. I mean, my custom figure I made of this figure, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I've got to try and find something else to do with it. But I've managed to pick up the regenerated 6th Doctor from the Case of Androzani. As you can see there, I absolutely wanted this figure for a long time. It was super, super rare. So the fact I've got this at Comic Con and only for £75 from Who and Collectibles, absolutely brilliant. I mean, I absolutely love the fantastic story known as the Case of Androzani. There are 2 other figure sets of the Case of Androzani, and I've only got 1 more to get. So I've already got the 5th Doctor and TARDIS from that story. Now I've got the regenerated 6th Doctor, so I just got to try and track down the Sirius Jack figure, and of course Perry, and then of course I have the Cave of Androzani, all of the figures for that story. But it's actually quite nice to have the post regenerated 6th Doctor. I absolutely love it. I mean, I'm going to sit it up on the shelf and go, change, my dear. And seems not a moment too soon. So yeah, I do love that figure. It's absolutely brilliant. So yeah, I do have the regenerated 6th Doctor. And then of course, from Who and Collectibles, I picked up another figure set that I have been trying to get for quite a while. So it's actually quite nice to get. And this was £85. So I picked up the Pyramids of Mars set, which comes with Sutekh and 2 mummies. Now, I absolutely watched Doctor Who last night, and when Sutekh returned in the actual last couple of minutes of the episode of The Legend of Ruby Sunday, I had to jump for joy. So the fact that I got this on exactly the same day as I watched that story at midnight, absolutely brilliant. Just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, look at that. The Pyramids of Mars, starring Tom Baker. So yeah, I got another Tom Baker set. Now, I don't have many of the Tom Baker sets. I mean, I got the Robot set. I got Genesis the Dalek set. I managed to pick my hands on the Santoran Experiment, the Santoran set with Harry Sullivan with links. I managed to get my hands on the Sarah Jane from that. So it's actually quite nice to have a Season 13 figure set. I mean, the other Season 13 figure I own is the Terror of the Saigon set, which is basically Sergeant Benton and, of course, the other unit soldier with the 4th Doctor wearing the tartan scarf. And, of course, I have Bruton. So that is the only story I have for Season 13. So now comes the Pyramids of Mars set. And it's absolutely flipping brilliant. Honestly, it is just Brilliant, absolutely amazing. So yeah, I got the Pyramids of Mars set to go onto my fantastic shelf. And then of course I went to other stalls and I come across Doctor Who figures. So for £10 I picked up a little mini Sutekh from that story from the Pyramids of Mars. So yeah, I kind of went out and bought Sutekh sets, a little mini Sutekh, and of course the Pyramids of Mars set. So they will be displayed together. So we'll put that there. And then last of all, I brought, now I spent £35 on this. I wasn't intended to get this, but when I saw it and I saw how much it was, I knew I had to try and grab it. So Eaglemoss, the actual company that did these figurines, were doing TARDIS sets. And of course, they did a set for the first Doctor, they did on the set for the fourth Doctor, they did a set for the fifth Doctor from the 5 Doctors. They did an 8th Doctor set, they've done a 9th and 10th Doctor set, they've done a 12th Doctor set. I'm not too sure if they've done an 11th Doctor set or a War Doctor set, but I'm kind of hoping they have. So as I was literally walking around and I come across this, I knew it was a TARDIS set, and of course I do collect the Eaglemoss figures as well as the character options one. So I kind of wanted a TARDIS set to go in with that bunch of figures, but unfortunately the only one I come across was the 13th Doctor's console. So to go in my 13th Doctor's figures that literally starts here at the side of me, we'll be slotting in this console. So I'm literally going to show you what it looks like. So not bad for £35 though. I mean, to be honest with you, I was thought it would have been a bit more. So that's just now an empty box. So of course this comes with a little mini magazine. And I put my box knife somewhere. I can't remember where I put it. Yeah, can't remember where I put my box knife. But if I open it up to show you. So to go with my 13th Doctor figures, here is the 13th Doctor's TARDIS. Yeah, not the best. I mean, as you can see, it's the 13th Doctor's TARDIS console, or they put it 13th Doctor's console. So it will be going on the shelf, on the TV stand with the other figures I got for the 13th Doctor. Just got to try and find the perfect place so it doesn't actually fall off. And I was thinking about it, maybe I can display it with a Jodie figure. So I am literally going to try and display it together. So where you got the 13th Doctor, it'd be a bit taller, but, you know, putting a lever of the TARDIS console room of hers. So yeah, I've got the 13th Doctor's TARDIS console room. So that is everything I brought today from Comic-Con. So I managed to pick up some fantastic Doctor Who figure sets from the fantastic Who and Collectible store. I've managed to pick up some posters. I've picked up quite a few Target books. And I've even met Amanda Gill. Unfortunately, I couldn't meet Yaz. Unfortunately, I could not meet Jodie Whittaker, aka the 13th Doctor, because I would have got her to sign this steelbook as well. But unfortunately, I couldn't get to meet her. But Amanda Gill is absolutely perfect. So I've met my very first modern Doctor Who companion. So thank you for watching this video. And if you were there at Comic-Con, what did you buy? Let me know. And thank you for watching this video. Please do like, subscribe, share. And coming out tomorrow, I mean, I am going to film this a bit later on today and edit it because there's just so much to say for my review on The Legend of Ruby Sunday. So that will be coming out tomorrow. And then, because I'm literally going to be busy for the rest of the week, there will be no video until Sunday, unfortunately. So yeah, I am a bit busy all through the next week, so there will be no videos, unfortunately, but I will be back on the Sunday to do my review on the Empire of Death, and of course a few days after that will be my review on the my overall thoughts on the entire whole season of aka season 40. So thank you for watching. Please do like, subscribe, share, and I hope you enjoyed my Comic-Con haul. And let me know in the comments, what did you buy today from Comic-Con for those who I saw today? Let me know. Thank you for watching. Please do like, subscribe, and share. And join me for more awesome Doctor Who content.